Let's talk a little bit about what's happening in the copper markets, because the long-term outlook seems to be positive. Everybody is electrifying, but at the same time, right now we're seeing it at 7-month lows or so. What's the outlook for you?
Yeah, I think in the short term, we're seeing a lot of volatility in all commodities, and I think copper is not an exception. However, at high levels, because stocks are low, and I think, there have been some issues on the production side, and demand continues to grow. So volatility in the short term, with the prices, however, being at high levels. But in the long term, we think that the fundamentals are very strong. The demand, which is driven by the transition in the energy sector because of climate change, does imply that the prospect for copper and the outlook fundamentally is very strong in the mid and long term. So
when you're basing your business performance right now, what's the base case scenario for prices for this year and next?
Yeah, we don't. That's information that we don't share publicly. But I can talk about the consensus in the market. Okay. So what we've seen, say, 12 or 18 months ago, the consensus long-term price was probably below $3, and now we're seeing some are, arguably indicating that the long-term price would be around $3.30, $3.20. So certainly it's going up. There's this view that demand is growing, that it will be very significant, the amount of copper required for the energy transition, and that supply is constrained, is tight, and therefore the fundamentals are shifting. There's some structural movement in the market indicating that prices will be higher.
And we're seeing big changes when it comes to Chile and the Constitution as well. I think the mining industry just staved some of the biggest changes, but at the same time, we know that there will be more stricter environmental regulations. Will that affect your new and future projects, perhaps not the Centinelas mines, but Pelambres?
Yeah, look, I think that as long-term investors, any mining company does not like uncertainty. And there's been a lot of change in Chile as this new constitution is being written. The process is still unfolding, it's still work in progress. And therefore, we have to see what the final outcome is. We understand that writing a new constitution provides the country with the opportunity of having a new social pact, which can bring stability in the long term. But we have to see the specific terms, and that's still work in progress. Now, as it relates to our investments then, our long-term investments, obviously we're looking and working at them, but looking as to how this unfolds to determine exactly what the best timing to undertake them will be.
What about water rights? That's another issue in the Constitution, right? Is that going to affect you?
Water rights are being changed. There's been a long discussion in Chile about water rights over time, but in this Constitution, basically, water rights are becoming, or would become, if this Constitution is enacted, a permit, a type of administrative permit granted by an agency. And now, in the case of big mining generally, and our case is also that we've been moving to the provision of seawater for our facilities. So we don't rely on water in the same way, and will rely less in the future because we have seawater provision as the base case for our investments. And that's something that we're doing at Pelambres. In Pelambres, we're currently actually building a desalination plant and seawater, the first one for one of the biggest mines in the central part of Chile. So that's good news. We're 80% almost complete with that, and that will provide basically independence on water provision for Pelambres.
You're really transitioning also to newer, greener technologies as well. I think you have a pilot on your green hydrogen project as well. Give us a little bit of a scope of what Antofagasta is trying to achieve. I think you want to be carbon neutral by 2050. Yeah,
this is a very exciting theme. We want to be carbon neutral by 2050, and we want to reduce our emissions from where we currently are today by 30% by 2025, which is very close to where we are today. And what are we doing? Various things, but one of them is renewable energy as a source, of power for our basically energy needs, which is great. We're running this year for the first time fully under renewable energy for our electricity requirements.
When will you wean yourself off diesel completely?
In terms of our energy contracts, we have removed them completely. Okay. Now, what we have left, and this is common for other mines in the industry, is the diesel that we use in the haul trucks. Because the technology is not there yet to replace it by an alternative energy. And there's where we got this pilot, where we're working to power by hydrogen our trucks. Right. And we've got that pilot at Centinela. We're doing the trials in association with other small startup companies. And we think that technology breakthrough will come for us and for the industry. And then we will be able to move to really green copper without emissions.